Hello, third graders. Mrs. Gosnow here. I'm going to read you a quick story on how mistakes help us learn. You have a STEM or STEAM project today. You are going to use paper to try to build a tower that's strong enough to hold a pencil. So in this book, you are going to learn that you're going to probably make mistakes, but that's okay. A lot of engineers, when they're building new things, make mistakes so they can learn from them. Also, after this book, you're going to have a short 5-question quiz to test your comprehension, your listening comprehension. Let's get started. Mistakes help us learn. A chance to learn. People are problem solvers. They find ways to make life easier, safer, and more fun. But solutions do not always work the first time. Making mistakes is part of problem solving. Every mistake is a chance to learn. People often work together to solve problems. These friends are building a tower. The first tower they built fell down, just like the tower you're going to probably build is going to fall down. So they stacked the blocks a different way. Now the tower stands tall. They learned from their mistake. Engineers solve problems. Engineers are people who use math, science, and creative thinking to solve problems. Engineers know that making mistakes is a chance to learn. Engineers enjoy solving problems even if they make mistakes. Learning from mistakes helps engineers design, that means create, better solutions. Just like you're going to design a tower. You might make some mistakes and then redesign. Roads are safer today because engineers have learned from mistakes in the past. Testing. 1, 2, 3. When engineers have an idea for a solution, they make a model. Then they test it. Testing lets them see if their idea solves the problem. You're going to test your tower by placing the pencil on top of it to see if it holds. Engineers make careful plans when they design solutions, but they do not always get it right the first time, and you might not either. And that's okay. You have to practice and exercise that growth mindset. Testing models helps engineers find mistakes. That's why you're going to test your tower many, many times. Then they fix the mistakes. This engineer is making a model of a car. He will test it and look for mistakes. Then he will fix the mistakes. Keep trying. Do not give up. Always keep trying. If your model does not solve the problem, which our problem is seeing if the pencil will hold on our tower, making a tower that's strong enough so our pencil can stay on top without falling, that's your mission today. But if their model does not solve the problem, engineers do not give up. They learn what went wrong. Then they improve their design. Engineers can change the size or shape of the solution. They can change what it is made of. They can change how it works. This girl has an artificial hand. Engineers tested the hand many times. They fixed mistakes. Now her hand works well. She can use it to change the light bulb. Sharing mistakes. Engineers share their ideas with each other. They also share their mistakes. Sharing mistakes helps engineers learn and design better solutions. Engineers make sure others do not make the same mistake. Sharing ideas and mistakes can help engineers solve problems. Learning from the past, engineers also learn from mistakes that people made long ago. They learn why other solutions failed. They make sure they do not make the same mistakes. An engineer may study a bridge that fell. They learn why it fell. This helps them design safer bridges. You're going to analyze your paper tower and tell me why you think it didn't work the first time or the second time. Some engineers study ships that sank, such as the Titanic. They learn from past mistakes to design stronger, safer ships. The Titanic sank in 1912, very long time ago. Never give up. You're going to practice this a lot in 3rd grade. Please don't ever give up. Engineers may have to change their design many times. You might have to change yours. But they do not give up. They learn what went wrong. They use what they learned to make the next design better. Thomas Edison invented the first light bulb. He tried thousands of designs before he found one that worked. How would we have light in our homes if Thomas Edison would have given up? Amazing engineering. Learning from mistakes is a big part of designing amazing solutions. Some of the solutions people use every day came from engineers who did not give up. Have you ever flown an airplane? It took Orville and Wilbur Wright many years to invent the first airplane. They tested and improved many models. Ooh, that had to be scary to test. Wow, they had a great growth mindset. That would be terrifying to me. James Dilson designed a new vacuum cleaner. He made more than 5,000 models. He kept testing and changing his designs until he got it right. Today, people around the world use his invention. Always learning. Engineers know that every mistake helps them learn. Can you think of a time when you learned from your mistake? You might learn from your mistake today when you're building your paper tower. This girl made a model of a bridge. She tested it to see if it can hold objects without breaking, just like you're going to test your tower to see if it can hold a pencil without falling. After each test, she makes her bridge stronger, just like you're going to make your tower stronger. This engineer designed a robot to make cookies. She made and tested many models. Now her robot makes the cookies just right. What could you design? Get ready. It is your turn to design and build a paper tower that can hold a pencil.